Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Sunday, October 23rd, 2016. The tarot card for today is the Empress. Now, it's funny because when I look at this, I chose her due to the fact that it's October and I've been doing a certain series of cards for Halloween and everything. But this is not our typical Empress, to say the least. She almost feels victorious, doesn't she? Especially after yesterday's card of the Five of Pentacles. Like she's rising above those hard times. I'm telling you, that full moon last week jarred something loose. Change has been in the air and things are happening. Very, very interesting times that we live in, I'm sure. This is all about, like the birth of something. I'm telling you, you're getting to that, like, where you actually realize that you're giving birth to this new phase in your life. It may not have been readily apparent the last couple of weeks, as we entered October and the energy started to shift, but I think it's becoming more apparent now that you are finally, you know, accomplishing something here in some way, shape, or form. This is also, wow, abundance is the best word I can use. There are things that have happened where I think you've waited a long time and they've finally come to fruition. But it gives a powerful feeling, almost like a new beginning that's tied up in here. We had that new beginning earlier in the week with the Ace of Wands. So, this is a powerful week that we've had. And most notably here, the last time we saw this card was August 29th. Okay? The last time we saw the Five of Pentacles was August 28th. No coincidence there. And I always use different decks and do all kinds of things where, I'm not just drawing off the top. I'm selecting these cards one by one out of a fan deck. So, yeah, that these last couple of months, whatever's been going on, whatever you've been trying to achieve, your abundance is finally coming into play. I'm liking this. It is something different for every single one of you. The story's not the same, okay? But the theme of it, most definitely, something very positive has happened this week. And it brings with it some sadness. But that's okay. Because, like I said, this is giving birth to a whole new phase of life. Like whatever that was, you can put those memories away now. And I truly can't even talk. Truly feel you can begin to tackle that list that's been off there somewhere. Because I think for a long time you've been saying to yourself, well, if I could just have this happen, there's all these things I'd like to do. And now you can start thinking about them one by one. Some may be big, some may be small, and it may take you time to do them all. So once again, I'm going to reiterate, we don't get to a certain day and everything in life is hunky-dory. If you're that fortunate, I applaud you because life doesn't work that way. But this card today shows me that you've been putting in the work and that the things that you have been trying to achieve are coming to fruition and you are starting. You're at the start of something. And you got to remember, you're always starting something new. But this is different. This feels different. This is kind of like starting without all of that junk attached to you. And I think you're going to see in the cards in the coming days just how that is playing out. It's a very interesting story. And, you keep on going. So along the way, you encounter new people. You may encounter old people. But there's a lot of things that are going to be happening over this coming year. And your life is going to take some interesting turns. Okay, you're going to start seeing changes coming in now. Decisions that you didn't think you would make. I want to say, let's see where we at right now. If I went back, maybe 2 years. Okay, 2 years ago, certain things that were in place in your life. If I were to say to you, "Oh, you're gonna move, you're gonna sell your house, you're gonna go get a different job over here," you would have said, "No, I love where I'm at. I love what I'm doing." But where you at now, right? Things have definitely changed, and the universe has urged you to move on. And that's what's taken place, my friends. So I want to thank you all for listening. Enjoy the abundance, enjoy your Sunday, and as always, have a great day.